We do get to see you be a little more youthful in that first scene of the first episode.
I'm Charles Newendike. I have it on a loop at home. I watch it. But see, that's one of the amazing things about it, being an actor. You can flip on you can watch yourself at any age. And the reason why I keep working is so that people don't just look at reruns of Cheers and then see me on the street and go, woof, he looks like you know.
76 and still killing it. Ted Danson's new crime comedy, A Man on the Inside, which has been #1 on Netflix most watched, is all about getting a new lease on life. He's re-teamed with The Good Place creator Mike Schur, who shared how he de-aged Ted.
For me, I'm 49, I remember Sam Malone so clearly. I remember watching him every week, and I remember what that was like.
Oh, come on, that's a crock.
I told all of the departments, make him look like Sam Malone, because he's been a part of our lives on TV for so long that when you see him go from Sam Malone to Ted now, it's both very powerful and very moving, but also it makes everyone feel like, oh, I'm also that much older. And it's such a good way to set off the themes of the show, which are like, boy, it goes fast, doesn't it, you know?
Want to grow old with me?
It was a big team effort. Hair and makeup and visual effects.
Growth hormones I took for about 6 years.
In the 8-episode series streaming now, Danson plays a retired widower who goes undercover in a senior community to solve a crime.
I don't know how to be a spy, but it's good for me. Makes me feel useful. I wanted to be in something where, first off, I could be me, my age, and not try to pretend like I'm a nimble youngster. I wanted to explore what it means to be 76, 77. And Mike has always, I think, but I know him from The Good Place, been a very purposeful writer. He writes about things that are important, that are universal truths, and he does it with humor and great storytelling, and I want to be part of that now in my life. That's what I've been lucky with great writers, but it gets more vibrant and intense to do something that's of value at my age, and so I was so excited to be part of it.
Ted's character faces the tough realities of aging, loss of a loved one, and finding new purpose in his golden years, something the Emmy winner hasn't had an issue with.
I am so blessed. I have a marriage that's that way. I have a career. I have the opportunity to work and do this. I'm really, this is not spin. I'm very excited to wake up.
Ted has been working for more than 5 decades and has had Mary Steenburgen by his side for more than half of that. Next year, the two will celebrate their 30th wedding anniversary. The secret to their long-lasting marriage?
In my case, be married to Mary Steenburgen. It depends on everyone else, but I laugh.
Yeah.
We laugh a lot.
Yeah.
We celebrate. We know how lucky we are. We're full of gratitude.
And we're full of gratitude for this mini The Good Place reunion. Kristen Bell and Darcy Carden came out to support their former co-star at his big premiere, which got us thinking about potential future cameos.
I will never say never. We love each other so much that any opportunity that we ever have to do anything together, we will jump at it. We never weren't connected. As soon as The Good Place ended, the text thread of the actors was as active a year later as it was when we were shooting. Awesome. It was a very, very tight-knit group, and it remains so to this day.
For now, Ted's on-screen family includes It's Always Sunny star Mary Elizabeth Ellis, who plays Danson's daughter. Chicago Med's Lila Rich Creek Estrada takes on the role of his boss, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine Stephanie Beatrice is the managing director of the retirement home Danson infiltrates.
When I got the script, I watched the documentary, Mole Agent, which is what it is originally based on, and so also seeing that and feeling so moved by it, and there's just like a beautiful thread of such deep joy running through all of this. So even the moments of sadness or hardship, there's just such like a lightness that's holding everything. Look, I know that you don't like to talk about Mom. She would have wanted you to be a person.
I was really excited by the idea of working with all of these legendary actors. Not only Ted Danson, who obviously a complete living legend and really shaped and formed the sitcom as an art and genre, but also people like Sally Struthers and John Getz and Lori Tan Chin. The supporting cast in this is like stacked full of people, and I just was like, what can I learn? What can I learn from these legends, you know? And I think a lot of audiences want something that makes them feel warm, cuddly, sort of this like real good humor that makes you belly laugh, but also the stuff that makes you remember, that's right, we're all human and we all are gonna have beautiful lives, and then we're all gonna come to the end of them. And so what's in between those two things? What's in between the beginning of my life and the end of my life, and how do I fill it with as much fulfillment as I can? And I think this show does a really beautiful job of like touching on that stuff.
As for working with Ted,
oh, he's a delight. He's what you would think. I mean, he's not too far away from how charming and lovely Charles is. He's so lovely to be around, but then also I got to learn so much from him, and just to have him be our number one on the set too was just great. He really, it comes from the top, so he really like set the tone for just a lovely experience overall.
He's so nice.
He's so nice.
He's so nice.
And
He's
always
so
normal.
He's good, and he's funny, and he's charming, and he always smells good, you know? It's just,
And always with a compliment, like always
Yes.
wants you to feel good, and how can you feel comfortable, and always working so hard to be good at acting.
he's playing the spy, right? And one of the things that he has to do in the show is wear these spy glasses, and there was a scene where he was like, now should I take them off before Dee Dee starts talking, and tap the side and then put them back on as if I've turned them on? And Mike was like, yes, of course, right? Like, genius,
There's
right?
spy glasses.
All right, well, the glasses are on, so I can now see everything you are seeing.
This is wild.
Small little thing that now when you watch it, you'll notice when he does it. And it's that kind of stuff that he layers in. It's so specific, and he's constantly doing that stuff. It's such a lesson for us as actors to like remember that it's not just come on set and do your lines and get out. It's like, you're really making something. You're making something.
no surprise the guy's a master at his craft, but one thing that did surprise the ladies about the legend,
His super healthy snack. His like sliced apples and turkey roll-ups with mustard. I was like, oh, okay. That's how we're fitting into these suits. Okay.
He does stay fit, that is true.
He's very
He did
fit.
try to stop caffeine halfway through the production, and was specifically asked to please go back on caffeine.
this show marks one of many Mike Schur creations, including Parks and Rec, Master of None, and Hacks, which is already in production for season 4. What fans can watch out for?
I could only.
Smart is still in it?
Gene Smart is still in it. Hannah Einbinder is still in it. I am very, very lucky to be part of that show in any way. I know what the plan is. It is excellent. They are going to do it incredibly well. It will have huge surprises and very dramatic twists and turns, and Gene and Hannah will be incredible, as they always are. So that's all I can tell you.